Hey there, future fellow weird ass black sheep. How are you? Welcome to the most offensive church this side of the universe, the Porty Pig. And what we do here in this most amazing place, we read this great ass book. It's called God Said, because he did not fucking say that. This is God's unofficial biography, Das Bible, as read by yours truly.
The Saint of Awesome, your Superstone Sage, Saint Nikki K the Great. And I'm fucking wonderful. Welcome. Now, we are on the book of Samuel. First Samuel. It's close to my favorite book, my favorite set of books in Das Bible. I like these books in particular because, well, it tells the story of David, and well, there's so actually it's because there's so much God personality in these two specific books of Samuel. God's personality is like 100% on display. Like, we learn his music, we learn his attitude, we learn more about God in the books of Samuel than we will ever know about God in any other book. Like, the Bible does not do God's personality any justice, like, at all. Because if you read the book of Samuel, it's like God is fun. But you read all these other books in the Bible, it's like God is pissed off and God is angry. But you read in David, like, yeah, he likes to bar fight or whatever. He likes to couch surf. He enjoys being a vagrant, you know, like that is his favorite thing. God loves couch surfing. And you learn that in David, in the books of Samuel. Like, you learn that God loves to dance. He loves swing music. Well, big band music, actually. It's big band music. God enjoys big band music, especially the trumpet. Like, the trumpet is God's instrument, like, for sure. Um, hey, Robert, welcome. You might be my only viewer today. Haha, welcome. Anyway, I was just saying, these books of Samuel, they are my favorite books because God's personality. Like, the Bible is really unfair with God's personality. I'm just gonna say it because either the whole book of Samuel is made up and somebody just felt like saying God was this way. You know, when none of the rest of the Bible is that way, which leads me to believe the story of Samuel is 100% true because it like, there's no way that God could just go around being that angry for millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of years, just going around being angry, wanting to kill everybody. That just doesn't seem very feasible. I don't even think a God would be able to be um mentally okay if he was just angry all the time. So I think Samuel is real. And again, it just shows God's personality. Again, he loves couch surfing. He loves being a vagrant. He loves loud, aggressive, happy music. God enjoys dancing. Like, he loves playing like God. And really, I'm talking in circles because this book is amazing. Yeah. So we are on chapter 8. Yeah, we're getting to the best parts. Well, I guess this is not the best part because this is actually really sad because what they do to God here is completely unfair and completely unnecessary. I'm foreshadowing. But anyways, it's completely unnecessary. Okay. 1 second. Okay. So, now it came to pass when Samuel was old that he made his sons judges over these terrible ass people. The name of his firstborn was Joel, and his second was Abijah. They were judges in Beersheba. But his sons did not walk in his ways. They turned aside after dishonest gain, took bribes, and perverted justice. So they were just like Eli's sons. And Samuel is the one that gave Eli the message. Like, your whole family is about to get it because you let your sons be bad. Samuel was the one that delivered that message. And you would think he would know not to let his sons act like assholes at church. But apparently not. Then all the elders of these terrible ass people gathered together and came to Sam at Ramah. Do you remember earlier in the story of Jesus? Jesus was like, a prophet is not without honor except in his hometown. Samuel is a prophet that lives in his hometown. I'm telling you, Jesus was the only prophet, or he called himself a prophet, that was not accepted in his hometown. It was only Jesus. And they said, look, you're old and your sons are assholes, dude. So we need you to make us a king. Okay, here we go. Now remember, God doesn't want them to have a kings. God don't want them to have a king at all. Right? So make us a king. But the thing displeased Samuel when they were like, hey, we want a king. So Samuel prayed to the Lord, and the Lord said to Samuel, okay, whatever they say to you, they've rejected me. They have rejected words. I guess they've rejected me, right? So whatever. They've rejected me. So go ahead and give them a king. Give them what they want. Okay. Okay. They have rejected me, that I should not reign over them, according to all the works which they have done since the day I brought them out of Egypt, even to this day, with which they have forsaken me and served other gods. So they are doing to you also. Therefore, go ahead, listen, whatever they want, but forewarn them and show them the behavior of the king that will reign over them. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. So God is like really upset, like super, really, really upset, like really, really upset. Wait, I forgot to do something. I did. Hey, what's up, Bunny Two Time? What are you doing? Shit, what am I doing? I don't even know. Okay. Yeah. I just shared my own content and gave myself a red pill. Yeah, I'm doing such a good job. So what's up, Bunny Two Times? Listen, listen. I'll tell you what happened. Okay. So Sam is getting really old, right? And his sons are assholes, just like Eli's sons were. And the elders. Oh, yeah, music. You're right. I forgot. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm okay. I've been worse, I suppose. Actually, I do not suppose that at all. I have definitely been worse. It's gonna be loud for a second. Can you hear it? Can you hear the music and me at the same time? Maybe I could check that myself, right? Okay, you do it again. Yeah. Well, it's as good as it's gonna be. Okay. So anyway, these terrible ass people asked for a king, and God's heart is completely broken. Like, oh, yeah, that guy, he killed himself. So they're not a band anymore. But I haven't gone looking for another band to replace them in my music stack. So I don't know if there's any more Mongolian metal. But what about that Taiwanese metal that I sent you? Both metal and unplugged. That was the same song, by the way. Yeah, it is really sad. But he had issues. And then he said some stupid shit and then got ratioed and then killed himself. It was a whole thing. But he should have never. No, I can't play that. I can't play none of that stuff on my channel. I got my YouTube going. Okay, so something happened to. They went over to China for a tour and they were coming back, but one of the guys got held up. And instead of waiting for why he actually got held up, he went on Twitter and blamed Trump. That orange man bad, and then he got fucking ratioed and never recovered. Yeah, he got ratioed pretty bad. Yeah, swears on everything I love. And I was one of the people that was like, this is stupid. Like, this is dumb. Fucking stop. But I didn't realize that he was going through so many mental health struggles. Which is one of the reasons that I'm not mean online anymore. Because you never know. You never know. And being mean to people online, it has real world consequences. But I gotta finish reading this. So where we left off, God was really sad because these people asked for a king. And he didn't want to give them a king. But they're like, we want a king. And then God's like, well, you tell them what's going to happen now that they want a king. So you tell them. So Samuel told all the words of, wow, I could have said all that in God voice. Man, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my grip. Okay. So Samuel told all the words of the Lord to the people who asked him for a king. And he said, this will be the behavior of the king who will reign over you. He will take your sons and appoint them for his own chariots to be his horsemen, and some will run before his chariots. He will appoint captains over thousands, captains over 50s. He will set some to plow his ground and reap his harvest, and some to make his weapons of war and equipment for chariots. He will take your daughters to be perfumers, cooks, and bakers, and he will take the best of your fields, your vineyards, your olive groves, and give them to his servants. Wow, okay. This is so super loud for me. I can't. Okay. Samuel. And a tenth of your grain and your vintage, and give it to his officers and servants. He will make your male servants, your female servants, your finest young men, your donkeys, and put them to work. Put them to his work. Why is that so loud? I do not like this. This is loud. Okay. Your donkeys and put them to his work. He will take 1/10 of your sheep, and you will be his servants. And you will cry out on that day, because your king, whom you have chosen for yourself, and the Lord will not hear you in that day. Nevertheless, the people refused to obey the voice of Samuel, and they said,
No, we will have a king, that we may also be like the nations, and that our king may judge us and go out before us and fight our battles.
and Samuel heard all the words of the people, and he repeated them in the hearing of the Lord. So the Lord said to Samuel,
Okay. Okay. Whatever. Make them a king. Just go ahead.
So Samuel said to the men of Israel, every man go to his city. Dun, dun, dun. So they're going into their city. Hey, bunny 2 times. Is this music really loud? Damn, I wonder where Miss Muddy is. She was here earlier. Damn. Maybe this music seems so loud because my volume is so loud. That was almost all bad. Okay. So, now we are going to go on to chapter 9. Okay, so chapter 9. There once was a man from Nantucket. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what that says. There was a man of Benjamin whose name was Kish, a mighty man of power, and he had a choice and handsome son whose name was Saul. Better call Saul. And there was not a more handsome person than he among you. Hi, welcome. I am Nikki K. It's nice to meet you. How do you say that? X-Razor? I'm not sure how to say that. X-Razor. I don't know. You just tell me what you want to be called and I'll call you that. Because I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But you can call me Nikki or you can call me Sage. It doesn't much matter. I'm Matthew. Hi, Matthew. I'm Nikki. It's nice to meet you. Okay. So anyway, there's this kid Soul, and he's super fucking handsome, okay? And there wasn't anybody more handsome than him. From his shoulders up, he was taller. Hi, baby. He was taller than any of the people. So he was like a foot taller than everybody. Okay. Now, the donkeys of Kish, Saul's okay. So, Saul's dad's donkeys went missing, his asses. So, Saul's dad's missing his ass. So, Kish said to Saul, "Take one of these servants with you. Arise and go look for my donkeys." So he passed through the mountains of Ephraim and through the land of Shalisha, but they did not find them. Then they passed through the land of Shaalim, and they were not there. Then he passed through the land of the Benjamites, but they did not find them there either. When they had come to the land of Zuph, which I don't even know why he would be searching in other countries for his dad's lost donkeys. I don't know why you would need to go to other countries for that, but okay. Or other cities or whatever. Like, how far could they have gone? Through, okay. And then they passed through and they were not there. Then he passed through the land of Benjamin, and they did not find them. When they had come to the land of Zuph, Saul said to his servant, "Well, let's go, lest my father cease caring about the donkeys and become worried about us." And I'm pretty sure I might have missed my birthday. Not exactly sure. I don't know how long we've been gone, but I'm pretty sure I might have missed my birthday. So we should probably go back. And he was like, "Look, in this city, there is a man of God, and he is an honorable man. All he says surely comes to pass. So let us go there. Perhaps he can show us the way that we should go." Do you think so? Then Saul said to his servant, "But we don't have anything to give him. Like, he's not going to help us for nothing." And the servant said, "Look, you guys don't pay me a lot of money to begin with. Saul thinks he missed his birthday. So, what did we have? And the servant said, "You don't pay me a lot of money, but I have a little bit of money. If it'll make this trip worth it, I will pay for it." And Saul is like, "Okay." Okay. Then Saul said, okay, let's go. And as they went up the hill, why is this so long? As they went up to the city, they met some women. They met young women going to draw water and said, we happen to have lost some sheep. Our asses are missing. And we were wondering if the man of God was here to help us find our asses. That's not what they said. They said, we need to see this guy because our donkeys are missing. And the women were like, yeah, he's here. Just hurry up because they're about to go eat and stuff. Oh, they're going to go sacrifice and stuff. As soon as you come to the city, you will surely find him before he goes to the high place to eat. I thought they were going to sacrifice. But okay, he's going to eat now. For the people will not eat until he comes, because he must bless the sacrifice afterward. What? Afterward, those who were invited will eat. Now, go, for about this time you will find him. So they went up to the city, and as they were coming into the city, there was Samuel coming toward them on his way up to the high place. Now, the Lord had told Samuel in his ear the day before Saul came.
Okay, Samuel, look, I gotta tell you something. Tomorrow, about this time, you're fine. She's fine. Tomorrow, about this time, I will send you a man from the land of Benjamin, and you shall appoint him commander over my people. That means king. Hey, cousin. Ha. God just called you cousin. Hi, cousin. Okay. Anyway. You will make him king, that he may save my people from the hand of the Philistines. For I have looked upon my people, because their cry has come to me.
So, when Sam saw Saul, Sam saw Saul. That's a fucking tongue twister. Okay. So when Sam saw him, the Lord said,
There he is. There he is. Isn't he so tall? He is. He's so tall. Yeah. But there he is. Welcome, the king. Yeah. There he is. Isn't he so tall? He's the exact one I was telling you about. Yep.
Then Saul drew near to Samuel in the gate and said, is the guy here? Can you show me where the guy is? And Sam was like, yeah, I'm the guy. Go ahead and go up there because you're going to eat with me. And tomorrow I will let you go and tell you all that is in your heart. But as for your donkeys that were lost 3 days ago, So they've been going through these countries for like 3 days. So I guess Saul did not miss his birthday. So we'll just say happy early birthday instead of happy birthday because we don't know. He was only gone for 3 days. So I guess his birthday didn't pass. Not unless his birthday was in that 3 days. So he might have missed his birthday. But we're just going to assume his birthday is later in the year. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Anyway, the ones that were gone 3 days ago, they've been found. And on whom is all the desire of Israel? Is it not on you and your father's house? And Saul was like, no. Like, I am the least. I'm like a nobody. Don't talk to me like that, okay? Now, Sam took Saul and his servant and brought them into the hall and had them sit in the place of honor among those who were invited. There was about 30 persons, and Sam said to the cook, "Do you remember the food I had you put back? You know, that big giant plate of food? Yeah, it goes to this tall, scrawny guy over here." Okay. So they set this giant plate before Saul, and Samuel said, "Here it is, what was kept back. It was set apart for you. And eat, for until this time has been kept for you." So Saul ate with Samuel that day. Then they had come down from the high place to the city, and Sam spoke with Saul on the top of the house. They arose early, and it was about the dawning of the day that Sam called to Saul on top of the house, saying, "Get up, that I may send you on your way." And Saul arose, and both of them went outside, he and Samuel. And as they were going down to the outskirts of the city, Sam said to Saul, "Tell the servant to go ahead of us, but you stand here a while, that I may announce to you the word of God." Dun, dun, dun. Okay, that's the end of that chapter. So what's everybody thinking? Matthew, what are you thinking? Cousin, what are you thinking? Did I miss anybody? No, it's just Robert and my cousin here. Okay, I'm in the right place. Cousin, what's on your mind? We are in between chapters real quick. I want to hit this bowl. That is as good of an excuse as any, cousin. Okay. Well, man. Well, I'm glad you're here either way it goes. How's your mom? My favorite cousin. I'm just kidding. Except for she is my favorite cousin. You're my second favorite cousin. Because, well, your mom has to be my first favorite cousin. I knew her first. She's chill. Well, that's good. Ate her edibles. Oh, so that's why you're thinking thoughts that you don't know that you thought that you think that you might have. Something like that. Words and things. Okay. Okay. I guess chapter 10 is not that long. So, we're going to go ahead and read chapter 10. You know, did you know this whole time I didn't even know I didn't have my hat on? Man. Okay. So, I bet if I was looking at myself, I might have noticed I didn't have a hat on. I'm supposed to have a hat on. Anyway. Oh, somebody just did something. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I know what's going on. Except for no, I don't. Okay. I feel like I just ate a bunch of edibles. I have no idea what the fuck is happening. Okay. So, we are on 1 Samuel chapter 10. Then Sam took a flask of oil and poured it on his head and kissed him and said, okay. Sam poured oil on Saul's head and kissed Saul, but not in the homoerotic way. And he said, is it not because the Lord has anointed you commander over his inheritance? When you have departed from me, today you will find 2 men by Rachel's tomb in the territory of Benjamin at Zelzah. And they will say to you, the donkeys which you went to look for have been found. And now your father has ceased caring about the donkeys and is worrying about you, saying, what shall I do about my son? Then go forward from there and come to the terebinth tree of Tabor. Funny sounding word. And give it a nonsensical definition. You mean like how they use skeet for ejaculate? Or, man, that's so chill, dog. Even though chill literally means cold. Um, words like that. Just look in the Urban Dictionary and then find two words and put them together and make it mean the exact opposite of either of those things. That's the best way to do that. The Urban Dictionary is life. Which I do. Then you shall go forward from there and come to the terebinth tree of Tabor. There, 3 men going up to God at Bethel will meet you, one carrying 3 young goats, the other 3 loaves of bread, and another carrying a skin of wine. And they will greet you and give you 2 loaves of bread, which you will receive from their hand. After that, you shall come to the hill of God, where the Philistine garrison is, and it will happen when you have come there to that city that you will meet a group of prophets coming down from the high place. Hold on. Coming down from the high place with stringed instruments, a tambourine, a flute, and a harp before them, and they will be prophesying. Then the Spirit of the Lord will come upon you, and you will prophesy with them and be turned into another man. And let it be when these signs come to you that you do as occasion demands, for God is with you. You shall go down before me to Gilgal, and surely I will come down to you to offer burnt offerings and make sacrifices of peace offerings. 7 days you shall wait till I come and show you what you should do. Okay. This doesn't happen for a long while. And I don't know how Saul was supposed to remember this. But apparently Saul was supposed to remember this. And we have to kind of remember it too. So it was when he had turned his back to go from Sam that God gave him another heart. And all those signs came to pass that day. Okay. So I guess maybe this happened that day too, but I don't know. Samuel freaks out about this later, so I don't know. All the signs came to pass that day. When they came there to the hill, there was a group of prophets to meet him. When the Spirit of God came upon him, and he prophesied among them, and it happened, then all who knew him formerly saw indeed that he prophesied among the prophets, that the people said to one another, don't we know this guy? Like, I'm pretty sure we know this guy. Isn't his name Saul? So then it became a proverb is Saul among the prophets. That's not a proverb. And when he had finished prophesying, he went to the high place. Then Saul's uncle said, "What did you do?" And he's like, "Went and seen the guy." And he's like, "What'd he say?" And Saul's like, "Not shit, dog. Not shit." Okay. Then Samuel called the people together to the Lord at Mizpah. And he said to these terrible ass people, "Look, this is what God said. He told me to tell you."
What did he say? I brought up these terrible ass people out of Egypt and delivered y'all from the hand of the Egyptians, the hands of all the kingdoms, and from those who oppress you. Oh, yeah, this is God being sulky, sulky, sulky. He's telling them about themselves before they break up with him. He's like, I broke up with you first, and this is why. God's so amazing. This book is amazing. Okay. Okay. All the kingdoms and those who oppress you. But you today have rejected your God. Me, God, right now, in God voice. How dare y'all? That's what I'm saying. I broke up with y'all before you even thought about breaking up with me. Take that. But just so you know, shit is gonna be really hard for you. Yeah. Okay. But who himself saved you from your adversaries and your tribulations. And you said to him, "No, set a king over us. Yeah, we want to do stuff like everybody else." Oh my God. Okay. Now, present yourselves before the Lord by your tribes and your clans.
So, and when Samuel had caused all the tribes of Israel to come near, the tribe of Benjamin was chosen. And from the tribe of Benjamin, the family of Mitri was chosen. And Saul, the son of Kish, was chosen. So his name is Saul Matri. Saul Matri. Oh, something like that. Okay. But when they sought them, or when they sought him, he could not be found. Therefore, now remember, God is really sad, right? God is like super sad right now about this shit happening to him. That they ask him, we don't know where he is. And God's like, he's super fucking tall. He's right over there. How do you not see him? Leave me alone. You wanted him. So go to him. I miss you too. I wasn't even going to say anything, but I miss you too. But I was behaving. So, God, they asked God where Saul was, and God was like, he's super tall. How do you miss him? He's right over there. So they ran and brought him from there. And when he stood among the people, he was like a foot taller than all the other people. I'm behaving. Well, almost, but I'm almost done with this. Okay. Wait. He was taller than any of the people. So he was like a foot taller. And Sam said to the people, do you see him? Do you see who the Lord has chosen for you? There is no one like him among all the people. So the people shouted and said, long live the king! Then Samuel explained to the people the behavior of royalty and wrote it in a book and laid it up before the Lord. And Sam sent all the people away, every man to his house. And Saul also went home to Gibeah, and valiant men went with him, whose hearts God had touched. But some rebels said, how can this man save us? So they despised him and brought him no presents, but he held his peace. Yeah. So, not Samuel, damn it. What was I doing? Okay. So anyway, Samuel, even though he already told them what their king would be like before they even got to pick the king, after God picks the king and they get the king, he tells them again and then writes it down. Like, this king is going to be really shitty to y'all, but it's going to be okay. So he told them that twice and wrote it down. Now, General Piggy, do you want to keep going? I mean, chapter 11's not that long. Chapter 12 is pretty long, though. So we can only maybe do one more chapter. Or do you want to talk about something? Because I'm sitting here not doing anything. Keep going? Okay. I can keep going. I'm behaving. So what did you do today? I'm going to roll this cigarette real quick. So tell me what you did today. I mean, I miss you and I would love to know what you did to keep you away from me. I'm so selfish. I am. Because I'm pretty sure you were being kept away from more people than just me. Or maybe not. Maybe you're only keeping yourself from me on purpose. Oh, it rained here all day today. Not even the cats would go outside. Aw, well, I appreciate it. But I'll keep reading. I'm reading right now. So go ahead. I won't bother you anymore until I'm done. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. Then Nahash, the Ammonite, came up and encamped against Jabesh Gilead. Oh, yeah. I remember. Okay. So, he came up and encamped against Jabesh Gilead. And all the men of Jabesh said to Nahash, "Make a covenant with us, and we will serve you." And Nahash the Ammonite answered, "Did this happen this early? Am I on the right chapter? Wait a minute. Am I in the right? Wow, I can't believe this happened this early. I thought that this happened with David. Damn. Okay. Well, I guess this happens now. Why did I think this was with David? Then Nahash, the Ammonite, came up and encamped against Jabesh Gilead. And all the men of Jabesh said to Nahash, "Make a covenant with us, and we will serve you." And Nahash was like, only if you pluck out your right eye and give it to me, to bring reproach on all you terrible ass people. Then the elders of Jabesh said, "Hold off for 7 days, that we may send messengers to all the territory. And then if there is no one to save us, we will come out to you." So the messengers came to Gibeah of Saul and told the news in the hearing of the people. And all the people lifted up their You don't know me. Okay. So they told the news and all the hearing of the people. And all the people lifted up their voices and wept. Now, there was Saul coming behind the herd from the field. And Saul said, "What are you guys crying about? I literally have been king 5 minutes. Why are you crying?" So then they told the words of the men of Jabesh. Then the Spirit of God came upon Saul when he heard this news, and his anger was greatly aroused. So he took a yoke of oxen, cut them in pieces, and sent them throughout all the territory of Israel by the hands of messengers, saying, "Whoever does not go out with Saul and Sam to battle, so it shall be done to his oxen." And the fear of the Lord fell on the people, and they came out with one consent. When he numbered them in Bezek, These terrible ass people were 300,000, and Judah was 30,000. And they said to the messengers who came, "Thus tell Jabesh Gilead, tomorrow by the time the sun is hot, you shall have help." Then the messengers came and reported it to the men of Jabesh, and they were glad. So then they told the Ammonite, "Tomorrow we will come out to you, and you may do with us whatever seems good to you." So it was on the next day, Saul put the people in 3 companies, and they came into the midst of the camp in the morning watch and killed the Ammonites until the heat of the day. And it happened that those who survived were scattered so that no 2 of them were left together. When the people said to Samuel, who said Saul shall not reign over us? Bring them here that we may put them to death. Dun, dun, dun. But Saul said, nope, we have a victory today. Don't kill nobody. Then Sam said to the people, come, let us go to Gilgal and renew the kingdom there. So all the people went to Gilgal, and there they made Saul king before the Lord. And they made sacrifices of peace offerings before the Lord. And there Saul and these terrible ass people rejoiced greatly. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, that's the end of that chapter. All right, Sam. Not Sam. I keep thinking of this stupid book. Hi, babe. What are you doing? Okay. So, I guess now Saul is officially king, and Samuel's gonna stop being our main character, and it's gonna go into the story of Saul. Yep. So that's great. General Piggy, do you got anything for me? Because we're done. I mean, you could always go back in the beginning and watch it on 2 times speed. And then you'll get a whole story. But we're about to be done with Samuel's part in the story, and it's about to be all Saul. And it's about to be so good. This book is about to get so much better. Oh. Oh. Cousin, I can smell you from here. You should have already took a bath. No, I think I got to I'm gonna eat an ice cream and then I'm probably gonna go to sleep. Man, it's so hot though. Is it humid down there where you are? Cause I think it's humid here. I don't exactly know what that feels like. Oh, take me with you. It did get hot. Okay. Did you say it's humid because it's raining? Oh, it's raining because it's humid. I did not know that. Something got hot. Um, take me to smoke with you. What am I doing? Oh, I'm gonna smoke this bowl. It's getting hot in here. So leave on all your clothes. Right? I am getting so hot. I'm gonna leave my clothes on. That's unfair, General Piggy. Is that ice cream? Ice cream. Did, did you say you gave me an ice cream because I'm furry? I got an ice cream because I'm furry. I can't stop looking at that little kid. He's having such a good time. And it makes me miss my legs. I stole this from you, by the way, General Piggy. I think that thing is so cool. And I'm, I just, I was behaving. All I'm saying is it did get hot places like Bungfuck, Ohio, like right here in the party pen in this general direction. It was really hot. Phooey. Okay. All right. So you're going to take a bath, cousin. General Piggy, what are you doing? I am getting so hot. I had to take my wig off. I am getting so hot. I want to take my clothes off. All right, Piggy, what do we want to do? Okay. Oh, things are happening. I am getting so hot. I need to get that song out of my fucking head is what I need to do. No, I do have legs, but I'm partially paralyzed. I have, and I didn't even see you chatting. It didn't show up on the other thing. No, I have legs. They just don't work all the way. Like half of me is mostly paralyzed, and the other half of me is perfectly paralyzed. But sometimes when I stand up, I look like one of those lowrider cars. You know, my leg just, and I accidentally start twerking. And the best part is I accidentally start twerking in the middle of a grocery store because my leg just spazzes out. Yeah. I can't walk more than a quarter mile by myself without needing a walker. Yeah. It is a real problem that I have. Yep. Wait, did you leave me? No. You couldn't have left me. Damn it. See, I think this delay is an asshole. That's what I think. Because I didn't even know you were talking to me. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, um, the computer is sabotaging our friendship, General Piggy. Wait, what does this say? Okay. I can't. I can't. I can't. Oh my God. Oh, you make all my life all the time. Oh, oh, I don't. I, I, oh my God. I can't. I can't. I can't. That is the best ever. I'm sorry. It is the best ever. That is. I can't stop looking at it. I'm sorry, but that is just so amusing to me. Everything about that is so amusing. Okay. Are you ready to go to bed? Mm-hmm. Something happened. Yeah. Okay. No smoke and back to work. Oh. Can you read that up there what my cousin wrote? Oh, yeah. That does happen. That is real life. Damn it. No, nobody can read that. It's not big enough. I don't know how to make it big enough. Yeah. It is embarrassing when it happens in public, but sometimes it happens here at the weirdest times, like walking up the steps. I get in a whole dance routine doing the laundry. Yep. Okay. I just can't see. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see if Dustin will let me play Brotato. I want to play Brotato. Yeah. That is the coolest little game. It's a potato, but it has weapons. Mm-hmm. It's the coolest game. And then I'm gonna go to bed. But I need to go sit in front of a fan or something. Man, it is hot. Maybe I'm having hot flashes. I don't know. But man, it's fucking hot for no reason right now. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. So I want to tell everybody. Sometimes I do twerk uncontrollably. But sometimes it pays off because at the Marilyn Manson concert, there was this hippie girl. She was trying to dance on her boyfriend, but it was offending me because I'm really good at dancing. I'm really good at twerking. So, like, it offended the fuck out of me. Not that she was twerking at the Marilyn Manson concert, but she was doing it wrong, you know? And so I went up to her and I said, let me show you how to do that. Did you know Dustin tried to stop me from teaching this girl how to dance right? He was like, you leave her alone. It's like, no, no, no. Let me show you how to do that. So, twerking uncontrollably sometimes benefits me because then my eyeballs don't get offended by people who don't know what they're doing. But let's go ahead and yeah. But it's awesome. And it happens all the time. All the time. And the best part is like when I go to death metal shows or like heavy metal shows, I always try to dress like a church lady. Mm-hmm. And then twerk at metal shows. Dress like a church lady. That is a goal I have. Yep. Go to a metal show, dress like a church lady, and then twerk. It sounds like so much fun to me. Me too, dude. Me too. But the last concert I went to was Five Finger Death Punch. But they turned on their stage lights and that shit hit me right in the face and gave me instant headache. We had to leave early because those lights were real fucking bright for no real reason. And they just came on and it was like, and it was like, oh, Dustin, I gotta go because that hurt real bad. Mm-hmm. Ooh, it just gave me an ice cream headache for no reason. But yeah, don't you live right by the concert venue place? Riverbend or Riverside? River something. Oh, you know what I did today? I missed therapy. I've been trying to get out more. Yeah. Well, can't can't you go places with little Aaron? My son's about to be 21. My daughter's about to be 18. Her little boyfriend's about to be 18. And little dude's got his. Oh, but I go with my buddies. Good, because my kids are weird. Okay. Oh, I don't even know if little dude's ever even drank before. Probably not, because he's like one of those video game kids. I don't know. He's gonna have to experience some kind of life. Because a video game is not real life, and I don't think he knows that. Oh, but you know what? Uh, both the freaks, Supersonic and Kelso, they got jobs at the drive-throughs. Um, so they work at the drive-through. So hopefully that gives them some kind of experience with some of the most wicked of the world. Yes. Yeah. If they don't smoke weed, they don't do anything. They're addicted to fucking junk food, and there's a cat at my door. But junk food and energy drinks. I'm coming. Oh, my son can't go like 5 minutes without his video game. But I'm not gonna talk too much shit about my son, because you know what kind of mother I am, so, can't really blame him. But, my dear cousin, it is midnight. I can't. Yeah. It's hard for me to also, um, like, stay mentally engaged enough to play video games, and I can't see that good. I can't walk, I can't see. I'm just having all sorts of problems. All right, I love you. It's time to give the pillow some head. Put some lipstick on, put a ring on it, get over your face, and then give your bed linen the best ass on the planet and dream of me while you do it. And then have a postcoital cigarette, smoke a bowl, and have the sweetest dreams ever. Aw, goodbye. That's so cute. That is so cute. Good night, Sammy. No, I'm just kidding. Good night, General Piggy. I love you so much. And that bunny should be a piggy. Yeah, that bunny should be a piggy. And then that frog face should be my face. Mwah. They should be kissing through the window. Sweet dreams, my dear. I love you. Good night, cousin. I also love you and your mom and your grandma and your dad. Make sure you tell them in any order that you like, but make sure they know I love them. Even if you just tell them tomorrow, just be like, Nikki telepathically told me to tell you she loves you. Yeah, just like that. Anyway, good night, everyone. I love you. For real this time, I'm leaving. I love you. And General Piggy, all the love in the world. All of the love in the world. Bye.